You're tuned in to the Paige Perfect Review Show
on the CoyoteMan Show Network
with Paige Stout and her two co-hosts, Jay Najee and Ron.
Let's get started.
Happy New Year, everybody. We missed you for the past couple weeks.
Well, there's been a lot going on the last couple of weeks. The movie theaters have opened up in full bloom, and I myself have had the privilege of going out and seeing a couple of these new movies. And, well,
I'm definitely excited to hear what you have to say about a couple that you were telling me about.
Well, I'll tell you what, Spider-Man, 4 weeks in a row now, is the #1 box office selling smash on the planet.
I am not surprised. Was it good? What is...
Well, it's got a lot of action. Most of the action is computer animated. So I think the younger generation will enjoy it more than the older. Because people my age kind of like watching acting, not computer animation, which is kind of taking over the planet.
Yeah.
Just shows how old I am. And, but... I don't want to ruin the ending, but all I can say is the ending was to die for.
Oh, yeah?
To die for.
I definitely need to go see it. I haven't been to the movie theater quite yet, but I'm going to make it pretty soon and go see it before it comes out.
Nope. But according to the numbers, you're about the only person who hasn't seen it.
I know. I see people writing on it on Facebook, Instagram, everything, reviewing it, and I'm trying not to get any spoilers. Fingers crossed
like I said,
that I haven't yet.
I'm not going to tell the public what, I don't do a spoiler alert, but the bottom line is they pull a stunt at the end of the movie that I can honestly say I've never seen any other movie ever pull.
Oh, wow.
So you make it to that point, guess what? You're in for a treat. Because I've never seen anything like it.
I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it, actually. So another one you said you saw was Ghostbusters, right?
Ghostbusters. Now, there's another one where I think it comes out a little slow-paced, but maybe that's their goal. But I'll tell you what, the second half of that movie... Oh, I could watch that again.
That's one thing. I sometimes I don't like a slow start to a movie because then it's just but I guess it ends the movie a little bit better. But I hate when a movie starts slow because it's like, oh, do I keep watching? Right.
Well, and the problem with that is if you're watching it from home, you've already changed the channel. Mm-hmm. Where if you're sitting in a theater, you don't have much of a choice but to sit there unless you're going to get up and walk out. But like I said, once the ending hits, all I can say is Bill Murray, he's great.
Oh, yeah?
Great.
So how would you say that this Ghostbusters is to the past?
Can
you relate it? Can you not relate it? Or is it...
I personally, and this is almost with every movie that's ever made, I don't usually think the follow-ups, 2, 3, 4, I don't care how many you do, never equal out to the first one. And maybe that's because the first one is the original concept, and you're seeing that, and it's new on you. And then when they start these, I mean, I'm a big Rocky fan. Mm-hmm. I think Stallone is one of the underrated geniuses of all time. That guy can seriously write because every movie he's in, he's written. But
wow,
yeah,
I did not know that.
Yeah, he wrote Rocky. In fact, the guy who bought it, the executive producer, who was Henry Winkler's father, who was the Fonz, he talked Stallone into playing Rocky because Rocky was looking for somebody to play that part. He talked Stallone into playing his own creation. And
that's impressive.
As much as I like all the Rockies, but unfortunately, once you've seen the first one and it's a fight and it's out there, the second one's a fight again. Third one, a fight again. It's a different opponent, and a different opponent number 4 and 5 and 6. But the bottom line is, it's a fight. Again and again. And at some point, you say to yourself, well, I know what's going to happen.
He's going to win.
So, and it's kind of funny because he wins every fight but the first one. The one I like the most is the one he lost.
That's interesting. Was that based on a true story?
No, Stallone's, I read his biography, and Stallone was sitting in an arena at Madison Square Garden, and he was watching one of the greatest fighters of all time, Muhammad Ali. And Muhammad Ali was fighting a left-hander named Chuck Webner. Chuck Webner was a Cinderella fighter who stepped into the ring and kind of surprised people. The biggest reason he surprised people is he's left-handed. Left-handers do everything backwards, like myself. I'm left-handed. And when we fight, the average right-hander jabs with their left and hits you with their right. Mm-hmm. But a left-hander jabs with his right, hits you with his left. Well, if we're doing that against each other and you're right-handed and I'm left-handed, we're jabbing at each other with the exact same hands. And it throws off a right-handed fighter who's not used to that. Mm-hmm. And that's what Webner stunned the world when he didn't beat Ali, but boy, he gave him a fight. Stallone sat there and watched that movie, and next thing you know, he came up with this idea, a left-handed fighter getting in the ring with the champ, and he created this movie to watch, The Cinderella Kid, which was Sylvester Stallone, and he stepped into the ring and just did what he did, and all I can say is, like I said, Stallone's a genius with that.
Wow, that's incredible. I did not know that was how he wrote that.
So, I mean, you're going to compare Ghostbusters 1 to this remake. It had its pros and its cons because it followed up an original. But that's said to every movie, especially if you're going to try to follow up a classic. Ghostbusters is considered a classic.
That is a great movie. It is. But we got to go for a break, and we'll be back shortly.
You're tuned in to the Paige Perfect Review Show
on the CoyoteMan Show Network
with Paige Stout and her two co-hosts, Jay Najee and Ron.
Let's get started.
We must secure our families. KFG Life Insurance Specialist is a company that partnered with 15 of the top life insurance companies to ensure you get the best pricing, knowledge, and products to suit your family needs. Some people believe that term insurance is better than whole life insurance, while others feel the complete opposite. Some may feel like universal life is the way to go, and others may feel it's better to have a whole life policy. The truth is, neither of the products are better. One just may be more suitable for your family. Our life insurance specialists are not biased, as they are partnered with several life insurance companies. This ensures our clients get the best pricing, education, and products that are suitable for their families. Let KFG Life Insurance Specialist make these decisions easier for you and your family. Our office is located at Security Square Mall, next to Burlington, in the CoyoteMan Show Network. Please call to make an appointment at 443-400-5224 or go to www.lifeinsurancespecialist.org. That's www.lifeinsurancespecialist.org. Let KFG Life Insurance Specialist help you prepare your family in the present, because the future is not promised. Act now.
Welcome to the Coyote Man Show. Stop it. You didn't cross that line. I'm the Coyote Man, and this is my host, Uncle Sheldon. And Uncle Sheldon, Shantae said she wrecked her husband's car because she didn't know whether he missed her or not. Uncle Sheldon.
He don't miss you at all.
Not that dog.
He don't miss you going upside his head.
Not that dog.
He don't miss you hitting him in the eye.
Not that
he
dog.
don't miss you cussing out his mama.
Not that dog.
He damn sure don't miss you wrecking his car.
Not that
You
dog.
want to know what he really missed?
Come on.
The peace and tranquility when your crazy ass ain't home.
See, he don't miss you taking a brick and throwing it through his car window. He don't miss you putting a tracking device on him like you some type of FBI or something. He don't miss your disrespectful mouth. He don't miss that dirty, stinking house. He don't miss you sleeping with his cousin Nuck Nuck. And he don't miss you infecting him with all type of diseases that like crabs that did walk themselves over. See, you done lost your mind. Cause you didn't cross that line. That line. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
We must secure our families. KFG Life Insurance Specialist is a company that partnered with 15 of the top life insurance companies to ensure you get the best pricing, knowledge, and products to suit your family needs. Some people believe that term insurance is better than whole life insurance, while others feel the complete opposite. Some may feel like universal life is the way to go, and others may feel it's better to have a whole life policy. The truth is, neither of the products are better. One just may be more suitable for your family. Our life insurance specialists are not biased, as they are partnered with several life insurance companies. This ensures our clients get the best pricing education and products that are suitable for their families. Let KFG Life Insurance Specialist make these decisions easier for you and your family. Our office is located at Security Square Mall, next to Burlington, in the CoyoteMan Show Network. Please call to make an appointment at 443-400-5224 or go to www.lifeinsurancespecialist.org. That's www.lifeinsurancespecialist.org. Let KFG Life Insurance Specialist help you prepare your family in the present, because the future is not promised. Act now.
You're tuned in to the Paige Perfect Review Show
On the Coyote Man Show Network.
with Paige Stout and her two co-hosts, Jay Najee and Ron.
Let's get started.
Welcome back. We have a couple new faces with us right now. Thanks for coming in late. Better late than never. Thanks for joining us today. We really appreciate you.
Gladly. Thank you for having me.
I feel attacked.
You should. Well, we have to go back a couple minutes because somebody. So, how was your review on Spider-Man, sir?
Oh, you care how I think, how my emotions, my feelings?
I'm not
The
gonna say about
thinking
me,
part, I
our
don't know
guest.
about.
Oh, okay, there we go. It's, okay, all right, all
Our
right.
viewers might care. Let's be
Okay,
nice.
Spider-Man. I did see it in theaters.
Did you?
I actually yes, I did actually. Thank you
So
very
did I.
much. Yeah. Best part about Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire. For those who are actually, above the ages of, 11, we saw the first Spider-Man, like the first, real live action ad comic books that actually mattered. What was that, early 2000s
Did you even
probably?
read the comic book?
And yeah, I was alive during that time, yes.
You were alive. Did you read it?
Yes. And so seeing Tobey Maguire again was like nostalgic for me, honestly. That in between Spider-Man, the one where Jamie Foxx was the electric guy, they brought him back too. But that one, he was cool, he was decent. Can't say anything bad, but it wasn't Tobey Maguire for me. Tobey Maguire was just a special presence. It just was different. It was more epic. Him and the Green Goblin together, that was like epic scenes. And even in the newest Spider-Man, the Green Goblin was the best villain out of all of them, honestly. He was the one really shaking up the most stuff. So, yeah, that's what did it for me, honestly, seeing Tobey Maguire.
Yes, I mean, I agree. Tobey Maguire really was the star of the ending.
Yeah.
And then you had your little tearjerker, the death of the ant was...
So, I mean, if you've never seen Spider-Man, that was definitely a tearjerker. But everyone knows in every Spider-Man, as they brought it to life in the last movie, usually it's to someone dies. Like if the uncle was the first one, second one was
the best friend.
The best friend. What was her name? Yeah, that woman. And then in this one, yeah. So I remember asking, Gwen. See, sorry, Gwen. If you're watching, Gwen, we're good, But yeah, though. So after watching the first one, I kind of was like, no one died, or
the uncle died.
But the end, But what she stood for made the whole movie. It was kind of like, this is gonna be a crazy reference, but
I mean, she actually had some pinnacle lines.
That's what I'm saying. Like
when she said, "There's a hero in every one of us." I mean, that was deep.
That was big for you.
That was
that was his moment. That was his moment, right? Yeah.
That kind of made Tobey Maguire think. There's a hero in every one of us, and she brought him out of his funk.
So I'm gonna say it for those who don't say it, because I'm Jay. I agree with Doctor Strange. Honestly, man, he could just cut everybody off for real. I didn't, if you saw it, it was like the whole point was the Spider-Man trying to be morally correct with good hearts, and Doctor Strange was like, if they die, they die. Like
whatever happens.
Yeah, he was like, they're already dead. So why, But Spider-Man, the new one, was like, if we can still save them, I'd have been like, look,
whatever. Right.
It is what it is. But I'm not as good of a person as Spider-Man, so that's how that works,
Yeah,
And did you have you seen Spider-Man?
I have not. I have not. There's been so many of them in the past,
Which tells me you're about the only one who hasn't seen it, because the numbers at the box office are unbelievable.
I know. And always. So
especially this movie. It's been number 1 4 weeks in a row.
wow.
I mean, Andy Marvel's going to be great,
Right.
Yeah, that's
Correct.
And Doctor Strange, I think he's like low-key one of the most vicious Marvel
I'll
characters.
tell you what, he was so interesting in that movie.
Yeah, like he's always tough.
But he was really interesting in this. He really got my attention.
I definitely need to go check that out. You guys are having a real serious conversation.
Oh, you didn't see it? Oh, see.
Now, what about
now we need to go and check it out now.
Jay, have you seen the new Ghostbusters yet?
No, I have not.
How about you?
Instead of that, I went and saw Clifford,
Oh, well, we'll talk about that next.
You're looking like a big red dog.
Oh, my. I'm going to leave that alone.
That's what she said. Yeah.
Have you seen Ghostbusters?
I have not.
You?
Nope, not the new one.
I'm the only one.
Yeah,
huh?
not the new one.
You saw,
Well, I can
you saw
tell
it in
you.
theaters or you streamed it or something?
No. Went to the theaters, and I'll tell you what.
That's like nostalgic for you. You're a dinosaur, so that was your time.
Right.
But
the second half of that movie is worth watching. That movie was unbelievable. I mean, the beginning started off kind of slow, and boom, they took off in the second half, and it was like a rocket.
Is it because when they remake it and it's not even the same people, like it's kids now, like I just feel like,
But
Right.
I mean, I guess it has to speak to that generation as well, like the age
And
we were at that time.
And that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to wake up the new generation to what we experienced 20 years ago. And sometimes I think that's a great idea. And sometimes if they do it distastefully, it turns out to be a big... an aspirin can't fix that one.
All right, Clifford.
Clifford. Let's go into Clifford.
Let's talk about Clifford, okay?
That's her favorite movie.
When I was a kid, maybe. I know.
You're not
Was it
still
just like
a
live
kid?
action Clifford? Too?
Yeah, it was live action. He was big in real life.
I want to see that, actually. I really want to see that.
On this panel, she's still...
I'm still a baby.
Yes.
And I'll take that.
Clifford, you know what? It was all right. You know what I mean? It was some scenes, and I was like, yeah, this is kind of soft. But if I was a kid watching it, I'd be like, all right, yeah.
Okay, if that take you back to your childhood and you watched it, would you be like...
That's what I'm saying.
The inner kid in you didn't get excited seeing it?
Yeah, it did. That's why I went. You know what I mean? It was like, oh, wow. But besides that, it was cool. I'm not gonna go buy it, but I'm also grown.
Did
but
you take children, or you went by yourself?
I was with children. Yeah, I was with children.
And
There's no shame in seeing
and
it.
if I had children, which I don't anymore. My kids are your age. You know, if I had children, maybe, because I remember when my kids were kids, we were out watching the Power Rangers and, you know.
When they remade that, see, it was ruined, and I was hurt because that was like my favorite thing growing up.
And the
Power Rangers remake
we
was
saw
ruined.
with my kids, I saw Beauty and the Beast, the cartoon version, which I thought was unbelievable for a cartoon, because I'm not really into cartoons. I'm not the kind of person.
Really, you strike me as a cartoon guy.
No, not at all.
You definitely be at home watching the old Popeye the Sailor Man episodes. Like, come on, all right.
No, the only Popeye I liked was when Robin Williams did it.
I didn't know that would be Peter Pan.
No, he did Popeye.
He did Popeye too?
He did. He did the movie
I'm going to Google it. Hold on. Hey, viewers, I'm Googling.
Popeye was played by Robin Williams.
No way. He did not do Popeye.
Yes, he did. He did? Yes, he did.
Live action Popeye.
Everybody over 35 is like, yeah. You know that, right? If you're under 35, we don't know it, okay? I'm sorry.
But yeah, he played Popeye in the movie. But then again, what role hasn't Robin Williams played?
Yeah.
We're talking about when he died, that was lost because he has played,
Very versatile.
we've seen Popeye, and then, of course, his legendary Mrs. Doubtfire.
Love that movie.
I don't see.
Love it.
It'll come up. Trust me.
Did you type in Robin Williams?
Oh, my God.
There he is.
Really did.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
This is old. Look at, oh, my God. Look.
Oh, yeah, wow. Never seen
Robin
this.
Williams was probably
Absolutely never saw that.
He definitely was like 18.
Right, he was young. He was young in that. It was almost a beginning of his career.
Oh, he was definitely
But
18.
he was an awesome Popeye.
1980. Well, there you go. See? See?
1980.
We weren't born
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah, no.
I even thought about
40 years ago, right. You guys, all three of you were not here.
Yeah.
I can't make that claim. That was half a life ago
No,
for me.
yeah, you had gray hair at that time, yeah?
Really? Maybe.
No.
So, and another remake that we're talking about tonight, West Side Story. I went and saw that. Anybody seen it?
You know what? I'm not surprised because when we were talking about it 2 episodes ago, you were very intrigued. I was like, I know Ron's going to go see that.
And, you know, I actually went with the impression I was not going to like it because it was a remake. And usually remakes are not what the original was. But I'll tell you what, the girl who played Natalie Wood's Spot, hats off to that girl. She was amazing. Okay. She really played the role and played it well and did Natalie Wood a great honor, which is another actress we lost too early.
Yeah.
She died early. And speaking of dying, we recently lost one of the legends of Hollywood, Betty White.
Yeah.
Betty White.
Love her.
She was 3 weeks away from turning 100.
I know.
But they said on Twitter that she had, missed. There was a couple of leap years in there. So if you add up that extra time, she kind of made it to 100.
She was close.
If you add up that extra time, she kind of made it.
It's one of those moments where could you just let her stick around? It was kind of like we had a football player back in my day, before your day, a guy named George Blanda who played for the Raiders. He was a kicker, and he had one goal. One goal. I want to be the first football player to say I was 50 and playing football because he was the kicker for the Raiders. He started off as their quarterback. Then he turned into the kicker. And he hung on and hung on and hung on. And then 3 months before he turned 50, the Raiders cut him.
That's foul.
It is.
So first of all, no NFL players getting past like 40-something unless you're Tom Brady.
Let him just sit on the bench and turn 50.
You don't even got to pay him. Just let him sit there.
Let him stay on the roster until he's 50. Yeah, one of those moments.
That's insane. You know who else just passed away?
I was about to say that. Oh, my childhood dad on TV.
Which was?
Full House.
Oh, yes, Bob Saget.
Oh, my God, that was so sad.
Oh, my gosh, yes. Boy, he had quite an interesting family.
Yeah.
He was young, 65.
I know.
He's my age, I know.
Yeah. Ron thought you was like 98.
No. Stop. 98. I love Jay, too.
Hey, you know what? Honestly, I have to say, since the holidays and whatnot, but I definitely missed my 2 co-hosts. Like, I definitely did.
Yeah, over the last 2 weeks, it's been Oh,
happy holidays to
I've
everyone
got
as
some
well.
for him.
Happy holidays, happy New Year.
But
You got some new material for me?
I do.
All right, good.
And we're going to get into it when she gets into one of her shows. But why don't we talk about Unforgiven?
We're gonna
we're gonna take a little
break.
commercial break. We come back. You're gonna tell us about Unforgivable.
There we go.
Let's do it.
All right.
We'll be right back.
Oh man, I love y'all.
I keep clicking.
You're tuned in to the Paige Perfect Review Show
On the Coyote Man Show Network.
with Paige Stout and her two co-hosts, Jay Najee and Ron.
Let's get started.
We must secure our families. KFG Life Insurance Specialist is a company that partnered with 15 of the top life insurance companies to ensure you get the best pricing, knowledge, and products to suit your family needs. Some people believe that term insurance is better than whole life insurance, while others feel the complete opposite. Some may feel like universal life is the way to go, and others may feel it's better to have a whole life policy. The truth is, neither of the products are better. One just may be more suitable for your family. Our life insurance specialists are not biased, as they are partnered with several life insurance companies. This ensures our clients get the best pricing education and products that are suitable for their families. Let KFG Life Insurance Specialist make these decisions easier for you and your family. Our office is located at Security Square Mall, next to Burlington, in the Coyote Man Show Network. Please call to make an appointment at 443-400-5224 or go to www.lifeinsurancepecialist.org. That's www.lifeinsurancepecialist.org. Let KFG Life Insurance Specialist help you prepare your family in the present, because the future is not promised. Act now.
You're tuned in to the Paige Perfect Review Show
On the Coyote Man Show Network.
with Paige Stout and her two co-hosts, Jay Najee and Ron.
Let's get started.
So, The Unforgivable. Has anybody seen that on Netflix?
I've started it. I didn't finish.
Really?
Didn't
Oh, you
finish.
started?
I
Didn't
started
finish?
it. I did not
Because
finish.
you didn't like it, or like?
No, I fell asleep. And I just
Okay,
never
I was
got
about to say.
That's
I never got back
That's
to
not
it.
too reassuring.
I work a long day.
First of all, yeah, she works like crazy.
long
so
day.
yeah.
Yeah.
So why don't you start scooping us?
It was pretty crazy. A lady gets out of prison for something she did, and people can't seem to forgive her for what happened. And the ending is definitely something that shocked me like crazy. You said you saw it, right?
And, you know, it's one of those moments where, you know, sometimes it's hard to forgive people for things that they do because impressions last a lifetime. And sometimes when you meet somebody and no matter how hard they try to flip that switch, it just doesn't happen.
Yeah.
But the movie was definitely worth watching.
The ending was definitely a while to me. But I thought the whole movie was pretty crazy. The things you'll do to go for your siblings. And, you know, I mean, if I couldn't see one of my siblings with me being so close to them for so many years or even being able to talk to them, I don't know what I would do. So to be able to get out of prison and the dedication to find her sister was something that I
Awesome.
couldn't imagine.
Sandra Bullock usually doesn't disappoint, though, in my personal
Right.
Yeah.
She's, yeah.
I mean, this Designated Survivor is a series I've been watching on Netflix. Kiefer Sutherland plays the president. And I'm going to tell you what, if you haven't seen it, turn it on, people. You're missing one of the best written series I've ever seen, because every time I think I've got it figured out, a new twist. And they really kept me on my toes. And Kiefer Sutherland's great. His daughter in the show, there was a movie out, I don't know if you ever heard of it, called Gifted.
I think so.
About a little girl who can just she can just add in her head. She just sits there and she's like
Oh, I
in the
saw
first
that.
grade, and she can just add in her head. Bup, 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 bup. And she even surprises her teacher because the teacher had to get up and use a calculator to do it. And that little girl from Gifted plays his daughter,
Oh, wow.
which makes her the daughter of the president. So, and that's got to be a rough life because how do you have a normal life if you're the child of the president?
And for the rest of your life, like it's not just for the couple
Right,
years.
because
it's
it never
for-
changes.
Yeah, it's always gonna be.
People will
that'd be
always
insane.
remember Amy Carter as the daughter of the president. You're right.
Yeah, that is a pretty good series. I have the last season to watch of that, and that definitely
Us
kept
too.
me on my toes.
So, you have a guest tonight. Why don't you roll her in?
We do.
Hello.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm well. Thank you for having me.
Would you please tell our lovely viewers your name and what you do?
My name is Alicia Imani. I am the owner of Masters of Beauty Salon in Atlanta, Maryland, and I also go by the Brown Master.
Brown Master.
Yes.
Please tell us why I call you this.
I specialize in eyebrows. At my shop, we have a few different other stylists that do other services. We also have like a training facility, but I do eyebrows personally. Anything you could want done to your eyebrows, I do. I'm also a makeup artist for many years. At least I've been working in the salon since I was 13.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And you've trained people who have turned out to be celebrity makeup artists and so on and so forth.
I have. I've done international weddings. I've done music videos. I've done a lot of different. And again, like you said, training people who've also gone on to have amazing careers. And so I've been focusing a lot more on helping other people with their businesses, getting them to entrepreneurs to get where they'd like to be with the use of social media and everything else that they have at their disposal digitally. So.
Oh, wow. What got you started? Did you used to just do your own makeup and one day fell in love, or?
Yes, but it wasn't so great in the beginning. Being completely transparent, I thought it was, and other people thought it was, and I look back at those pictures like, yeah, that wasn't it. But it was part personal interest, and then something that my mom thought was a great idea for me to do, and she really encouraged me to stay in it in all the times that I wanted to quit, because that was a lot of times. So, yeah, it's been many years doing this. I truly enjoy it. It's brought me to meet a lot of different people and travel while doing it. It's been amazing.
Where's your favorite place you traveled to?
Favorite place I've traveled to is probably Turks and Caicos. It's
Don't you go on like
gorgeous.
3 to 5 foreign trips a year?
Pre-COVID, yes.
Because
that was
you're
the
rich?
plan. Whoa. Whoa. That was the plan. It was 3 to 4. I mean, I was doing 3 to 4 international trips a year, and it's COVID's put a wrench in that. So unfortunately, but Turks and Caicos is the absolute most beautiful place I've ever been to.
Well, then it must be working for you because you're saying 3 to 4 before COVID, and
When tickets were still expensive.
well,
Exactly.
and I didn't think she was that old to be going 3 to 4 before COVID. She was pretty young sitting there.
I'm probably second oldest. I mean,
You're
Oh,
one year
you're-
older than me. Okay, like you. Like, get out here. Okay.
But it's working for you because for you to make that statement, I was thinking, wait a second. I was thinking you were like Paige's age, and obviously not.
So,
Paige is still the baby of our group.
Paige is grown too. She's just barely
Okay.
grown.
Okay.
So,
They talk to
What
me
I-
like I'm a baby.
Like you're a baby.
yeah. What I
Yeah, I'm
did
the
see via social networks, you actually just opened up your second own office, shop, everything that you have other people explain it.
I did. I have. I just
Cut the
opened-
ribbon and everything,
did.
and
I
it
had
was
the grand opening.
awesome.
I did.
Had a whole event planned, and
That
stop
was
being so humble and
that
tell
was
about
that
yourself.
was a day. Let me tell you, I actually celebrated my 30th birthday and did a grand opening in the same day because I'm crazy, and they were not the same event. So 2 events in the same day. It was absolutely insane. But I just opened up my second space. I have 5 different suites in there, so different ladies who also offer beauty services. And like I said, we have a training facility, an event space, and it is decorated to do content all over the place. People get lost in my bathrooms because there's lots of things hanging from the ceiling. Just there's created very interactive spaces for people to enjoy when they come into the shop, so that it's not just your typical salon experience.
So you're amazing. Okay, cool.
Thank you.
That is
I'm
cool.
trying to be.
That is cool. And do you live in Lanham? You said you're out there in Lanham. You
Yes,
live in Lanham?
I actually do live in the area. This is the closest I've ever lived in work, and I say all the time I'm actually at work before the song finishes. Like whatever song I put on in my driveway, I'm still listening to it by the time I pull up.
Because when I first relocated to Maryland, when I came out here, I lived in an area called Whitfield Chapel.
Oh yeah,
You know
yeah,
where
not
it's
far
at?
from me at all. Not
All right.
far from me at all. Yeah.
That's where I started before I ended up in Laurel.
Okay, I went to high school there. Actually, yeah.
They switch places.
You went to high school in Laurel?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so did I. I graduated actually with the guy who's presently our mayor, Craig Moe, in Laurel. And he's been our mayor for almost 3 decades now.
Wait, you guys were in like the class together?
We were on the same sports
Don't tell me.
teams.
Y'all tell me y'all was in there.
Craig Moe and
So
me.
y'all was in the back of it. Listen, you probably got some secrets.
Me, Craig, his brother Brian.
Oh, we can get him
Great
removed, huh?
group.
For sure.
Great group. Those two brothers are
So you guys were all
amazing.
doing drugs in the back, off the
No.
record.
But Craig and Brian.
There you go.
I mean,
Yeah, we're
like I
canceled for
said,
sure.
Craig, he stuck around and became our mayor, and people love him so much. He's been doing it for almost 3 decades.
That's awesome.
So he's an amazing
So-
guy, and his brother Brian's right behind him, his biggest support piece.
Okay.
Which is kind of, if you watch that movie I was talking about, Designated Survivor, they bring a brother element into this show that is just the icing on the cake for this series.
How many
Okay.
seasons is it?
Huh?
How many seasons is it?
I want to say it's 3, but I'm presently in.
I thought it was more
I
than
think
that.
is it? I just know I'm in the 3rd now.
I don't
So
even think I've seen it on my like.
well, look it up. Designated
will.
Survivor.
So
Kiefer Sutherland is amazing in this thing, and the twists and the turns and.
Oh, there's only 3. Oh, wow.
I want to
Oh,
give
okay.
flowers for someone who I've noticed.
Well, speaking
Is that-
of flowers,
Wait,
everybody.
is that a? Are we going to commercial?
No,
we?
it is time for Ron Jokes.
you know,
Oh man, here we go. Here we
you
go.
know,
Here we go.
you know
Ready for these?
what inspires me is Jay's fascination for fat women, because my sister-in-law, who's 5'1" by 310 pounds, I told her yesterday if she was blocking for our Redskins, we would have made the playoffs. She said, "Shut up, I'm not talking to you." And this is a big girl
We're
because
canceled. Okay.
she's a big girl. She told me before I came on and did my last show, she said, "Look, you need to stop, all right? Because this obesity thing, it runs in my genes." I said, no, it's in your dress too.
Hey.
And then she tried to correct me, Jay. She tried to correct me. She said, "No, what I mean is it runs in my family." I said, "Have you looked in the mirror? Because ain't nobody running in your family."
Oh, it's a 3-part joke. It's a 3-parter.
Jay, my daughter asked me, do all made-up fantasy stories start off with "once upon a time"?
Or what had happened was.
I said, no, some of them start off with "if you elect me president."
Oh, political jokes.
And my
You know,
mother-in-law,
during the next election, that's gonna be a great one. Save that one. Bring it back.
Yeah, run that one.
Bring that one back.
my mother-in-law, all right, she complains that nobody calls her enough. So I changed her bumper sticker to "if you don't like my driving, please call." And now she's getting too many of them.
Wow. I like that one. I kind of like that one. All right, so we're 1 for 12. Okay, all right. So, come on. I thought you said you had me some new material since Christmas. Come on. You don't have any Grinch jokes?
Grinch, no.
Need some Santa jokes?
Well, I could tell one, but it might ruin it for all the kids out there.
Oh,
But you know what?
Kids don't watch anymore.
Thanks to the song "Santa Claus is Coming to Town," I know why he's jolly. According to the song, at the North Pole, he's got a list of all the naughty girls.
oh.
And the song says he's checking it twice, Jay. Twice.
See? Look at that teamwork. I brought that out of you. That was a good one. I like that one.
So with that said, let's roll into finishing off talking to our guest here.
I would like to give my personal flowers, and I've watched you on social networks for 10 years or something.
A long time now.
Something like that.
Wow.
And I remember seeing you do events out the apartment, just you used to throw full fashion shows and invite all your homegirls. It'd be 10 of them, and you would do the hair, the makeup, the outfits, the scenery, like literally a full director of everything for the whole events. And I don't know how you did it. I know this because we have the mutual friend that used to be the photographer for your events. He doesn't do it anymore. He went like got married or something or whatever. But so I saw like a lot of the stuff from behind the scenes since way back, and you just like you were always great, you know. You always did,
that.
you know, all your stuff, and then now seeing how you've like kept the same thing but brought it and like flourished and emerged and turned it into a business, a LLC, a grand opening, lucrative career. I have to definitely give you your flowers and say that I am proud of you from a distance.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I do. I really do.
While you're talking about flowers, everybody keep in mind the next big holiday down the corner. We all got to honor the loved ones we love because Valentine's Day is next.
I don't love anybody.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's dangerous. But you know what, Ron? I'm lying. I love you.
No,
I'm going to give you some flowers.
Don't give.
Yeah.
That would be a total waste of a
Give you
gift.
some flowers.
I've never gotten a flower a day in my life, Jay.
Are you serious?
A flower?
See, that's why you don't smile enough. Hey,
no,
hey, listen.
Get this man some flowers.
Ron's wife is here in our audience, and I'm looking at her right now. Appalled. Get that man some flowers.
I just got her some yesterday.
Really?
I got her whole thing of roses yesterday.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Look at that. Chivalry is not dead. That's why you married him.
Every so often.
That's a wife. If you get her roses, she gets you a Venus flytrap. Yeah.
She bought me this beautiful watch for Christmas.
That's a
Really?
nice watch. That is really
It's nice, you know, sweatbanding it and everything.
Well,
we just taking it back.
I don't want my hair getting caught in the thing. This prevents it.
You should
Otherwise
like
it-
shave your arms.
We do
I thought
arm
about that.
waxing at my shop if you'd ever like to come by.
Oh my God!
That is
I
only
need to see this for the 40-year-old virgin purposes.
that
I need to
has
see this.
only happened to me once.
You went and got waxed?
My daughter.
What'd you get waxed, Ron?
Well, my daughter, she was like looking at me one day and said, "Oh my God, Dad, look at all your hair." And I fell asleep on the couch and I woke up to what's that stuff?
Nair.
Nair. She naired me.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
And I woke up because of the smell of
Yeah.
Nair. And then I went out and took a shower. Next thing I know, I had nothing left on my arms. It was just all down the drain. Yeah.
Really? Oh, at least they didn't, do the 1, 2, 3 on you. You know what I
She
mean?
didn't do that. She just naired me to death until the smell woke me up. She also wanted the hair off my chest, and that's what woke me up when she started putting it right here. Oh my God, that smell could end a war. I don't know how you women do it because that smell, there's a couple of things that I got to give women credit for because women go in and they make an appointment to go in and see a guy or a girl who is going to pour hot lava on your inner thigh and then put a piece of tape over and rip it out of your thigh. I got news for you.
Good.
If that's happening to me, you can assure there's a gun to my head.
It's not as excruciating as you're making it sound.
Wait. You had hot lava on you?
It's hot lava. It's wax.
No.
It's not, let's say.
I'm telling you, there's a gun to my head.
Yeah.
If
Well,
you,
do you want to tell the guests where we can find you? Because clearly they're never going to understand that it's not that big of a
It's not
pain.
that bad. I
So
promise.
let's tell everybody where we can find you.
Shout out to Jen in the audience. I love you. And if Ron still gives you flowers, that's why you should keep them. If he stops, break up with him and come hang out with me. P.S. I was at the wedding. It was lovely. I was there. You weren't.
So was Paige.
I was actually up there standing with them.
Oh, yeah. I guess she was in the wedding or something. I don't know. Sure.
The lady of honor.
Loved more.
I was focused on Ron's outfit.
Well, why don't you tell everybody
I was focused on yours.
Okay, gentlemen. They're
All right,
more
go.
intrigued about her information than you two.
Oh, please. How can we reach out to you?
Please do follow me on Instagram, Facebook, everything, all social media platforms at The Brow Master. The Brow Master.
And that's for everything on.
For everything on all platforms, I am The Brow Master. I also have a page for The Brunch Master. If you're into food blogs, I do.
Oh,
that as well.
you cook.
Food too.
I forgot. You
I don't put the things I cook on there. It's restaurants that I patronize. Don't call me for food now.
Okay.
Oh man. Well, thank you so much for coming out.
Thank
I'll
you for
definitely be
having
coming
us.
to
Thank you for
check
having
you
us.
out.
We are breaking away, and I want everybody to remember the future of tomorrow are your children of today.
Beat him.
You're tuned into the Being Perfect Review Show
On the Coyote Man Show Network.
with and her two co-hosts, Jay Najee and Ron.
Let's